beautiful launch pad, nice and short. He did that perfectly. Almost a bunny hop too, and there it is. Look at that. Nose to zone, takes no damage, and only cost him 6 builds. That is huge. Catches the player next to him, though. Also huge. Gets the cone in there. We've seen how fast Clix builds are today. He baits it. He's going to go out of the box and then comes back, and Beef doesn't avoid him.
こんにちは、フォートナイトクリップスです。今回ご紹介いたしますのは、先日行われました、フォートナイトチャンピオンシリーズの招待選手権の敗者復活戦で、見事優勝したクリックスという選手の世界トップレベルの大会で14キルビクロイをして、さらに途中とSwayと戦っていたという件についてご紹介したいと思います。そうしまして今回ご紹介するのがクリックスという選手で、この選手は現在15歳で、ミスフィッツというチームに所属しています。ちなみにこの選手は、ワールドカップの時にアメリカ東サーバーで見事予選を5回通過したということで有名になった選手になります。ちなみに今回戦ったSwayとは、キル票を含めて3人でトリオの大会に出ていたということもありました。というわけでこの後本編に移りたいと思います。どうぞご覧ください。
Continue to press forward and do everything he can to get out into that group. Meanwhile, Clix in a box fight over here, never been more at home than when he's taking these box fights. Again, Clix, one of the big progenitors of kind of playing in that playstyle both during the World Cup and using it to practice in creative. It's really working all the way around Alien right now. Had the health advantage going into the fight, also has shields as well, but opting not to really give up his pressure in favor of continuing trying to push forward. And one thing you'll notice with Clix in particular is the number of ways he tries to secure the walls as he pushes through.
I think it's his mechanics are just that fast. He's that confident with edits and placing those builds, and he's sneaking up now, just showing that he has the aggression when it comes to box fights, but he knows how to play the slow and patient race. Clix on 173 points. You have to say that's good enough to qualify him, but again, I talked about it earlier, Clix under so much pressure as a player recently. This isn't just about top 20 anymore for Clix. He wants to be like, I am still up there. I am a top tier competitive player, and I can still perform. He's obviously not streaming today as well, which is maybe having a factor on things. Maybe that mental doubt goes away when it's just him in his room vibing out, taking box fights like you said. You know he does so well, takes down Lord, and he's one of those people that we talk about reboot round, finding those top 20 to jump up with the other 80, but I mean,
honestly, this is generally kind of what you see in the last couple of games. What'll happen is there are a number of game and then be able to get in, so they're all pressing extremely far forward. And then you have the players who are just trying to be consistent, get whatever points in, or have already qualified. Clix falling into one of those categories here.
This is going to be a big engagement. Sway versus Clix. I want to see this turn into a box fight. Selfishly for myself, I want to see these two go head to head, but Clix, no! End Sway's tournament right there. That is massive. Clix going up against one of the best mechanical players, Sway, someone he has waged in the past who possibly has this advantage. They go competitive 1v1s all the time to see who has the crown of that mechanical prowess, but doesn't come down to that. Clix holds the right-hand peak with that heavy pump and just...
Dance again. Let me hear that dope beat. Shout out Diplo. Yeah, there it is, Clix. Hit him with it. No, honestly, I like that a lot from Clix, and that's just a little bit of kind of that BR level savviness that you get. Clix knowing the player was there, even though he heavy snipe replaced the wall, there's no way Sway should have been caught out in that regard, but Clix at this point is just saying, nope, I see you, I'm pushing you, I feel good about this game. Bunny hopping off of the tree there and just continuing to try and fly forward. This is going to be an awkward engagement, but honestly, I don't think he really cares. He just wants to fight.
Yeah, I think this is just Clix pretty much just styling out at this point. He's not streaming, but he knows he maybe is on the main broadcast. He wants to put on a show, and he is a very, very showy player. Look at that! Sits behind the cone, the double edit shot. Bearing no love for him as he danced on him, so a bit interesting to note there. But yeah, Clix has struggled to find purchase in those team game modes. I want to see how he goes in solos, as he always has been more of a solo player, qualifying multiple times during World Cup for solos.
I mean, everyone remembers that run, kind of just going back through and watching just what Clix and Dubs were able to do on NA East. Everyone kind of watching the plays as Clix edits down the player from above to get the high ground. One of the good old classic plays. We don't see it happen all that much anymore. And then using the patented strategy of the drum gun where you just go flying into the opponent's box and he cleans it up with a heavy pump shot. Clix really well played and calculated aggression there.
Legendary World Cup run, it was with drum gun in hand. It was when Clix like kind of revolutionized that box fight strategy. Box up on someone's wall, use the drum gun just like this to be aggressive onto Beef here. Clix trying to find his angles through. Clix doesn't care who's watching right now. He wants more people watching. He's putting on a show for this. All the opponents, they're sitting back watching as he somehow dodges that rocket. Don't even know how. Drum gun in hand, the shot's coming out now. Maybe getting a little bit ahead of himself. It is closing out smaller and smaller. 26 players alive in this fourth zone. zone, so maybe need to start chilling out a little bit. But again, we talk about Clix on a roll. He is definitely on a roll here, and Beef, luckily the pressure is off a little bit and gets to sit there and hold, but you can see Beef turning, keeping eyes on the audio cues of where Clix is. Hears him run away, and I'm sure he'll be happy to hear those sounds. Putting on a solo performance. Solos, it's a tough game mode. Again, reboot round, top 20. I feel like you touched on it earlier, Vivid. If he made it into those final lobbies, that's where he's really like that competitive experience and that composure in those stack lobbies was going to show out. Maybe this format not lending itself to him, but still a great performance overall here in the reboot round after he really struggled to have a first week. I mean, I don't think Vivid even made second week. He didn't. He came 383rd in week 1. So across the few weeks, we've had huge improvement as a solo player. Earlier, maybe hoping to do so here in the end game as well, as Clix is set up, probably looking for a short launch pad, and there it is. Clutch was waiting for it as well. Bit of a community launch pad, nice and short. He's going to try and rotate around these builds to front side. Beautiful launch pad, nice and short. He did that perfectly. Almost a bunny hop too, and there it is. Look at that, nose to zone, takes no damage and only cost him 6 builds. That is huge. Catches the player next to him though, also huge. Gets the cone in there. We've seen how fast Clix builds are today. He baits it, he's going to go out of the box and then comes back, and Beef doesn't avoid him. He delayed the inevitable. Beef goes down to Clix. He only held on for a little bit longer. Oh my gosh.
That is the difference between a really, really good player and a great player right there. Clix doing everything right in that situation to pick up his 10th elimination right now, trying to cap off the reboot round with an emphatic exclamation mark as he's now just raining shots from the high ground with that drum gun. Again, we talk about kind of the strength of that, but the ambush he set up onto Sway after Sway cleaned out the agency has kind of what gave him the priority and really, I would say, the confidence over the rest of this lobby, because since then he's been playing honestly like a demon unchained, able to fly at whoever he wants in very intelligent ways, picking up laser up there and just drilling him through, and his control right now is just astounding.
Yeah, he's got the high ground, 11 players alive, so there's less players left as lobby, the same amount as eliminations on Clix right now, so there's no reason he can't do it some more. He's just going to keep using that rockets to suppress second height, anyone who looks up at him. He isn't that well reinforced though, and he's got a player coming up those ramps. I don't know if he saw that. We saw it from that third-party perspectives, but I think we have someone coming up here, so Clix dropping down. Don't know whether that was because he knew someone was up there, but I'm expecting potentially, if he doesn't keep his eyes above him, there's going to be someone pushing forward, and there it is, inside the box. Drum gun comes out, it's all he needs though. Clix takes down Jinxify. He goes back up onto his high ground, has 86 builds left, 6 players alive, 12 eliminations. This is the run Clix needed. Heavy shots come out though, he's traded back. Someone can go toe to toe with the aggression of Clix. He's got the minis, he's got the big pods, but he needs to get them off. He has 71 builds left, which should be enough to hold this. Also has that epic rocket launcher in the back pocket. 3 rockets left to keep dropping them as these players run out of builds, because this has gone back up a little bit of terrain. It's gone away from those builds, so right now they have nothing to be able to get up here, and Clix is about to have full control on this one. I reckon there's only going to be maybe 2 other people who make it up from this hill, if any, as Clix drops the rockets. It might be just like Blood last game. We're seeing just a back-to-back. It's the rocket, it's the drum gun combination. It is so deadly, and Zizzle's outside spawn. Looks like Clix is looking for it. He's trying to find his way back into the storm. Clix drops the rocket, and that's the finish off there. Clix having the game of his life. 14 eliminations to secure over 250 points in the reboot round.
Wow. That was pretty